So, on today's 3-minute rant of stuff in the sporting world that makes absolutely no sense, we have the Utah Jazz, which started in 1974 as the New Orleans Jazz and then relocated to Salt Lake City, Utah in 1979, and has been the Utah Jazz ever since. Now, one of the things that really got me messed up is that New Orleans, which has been super known for their jazz scene, has only been alive as the New Orleans Jazz for literally 5 freaking years. Meanwhile, since 1979, which, if I remember this correctly, 10, 20, 30, 40, 43 years, the Utah Jazz has been the Utah Jazz. Even though Salt Lake City is not known and still not known for the jazz culture to this day. It still confuses me to all sorts of confusion on why in the world we still have the Utah Jazz to this day. I mean, if somehow it was part of the jazz scene, which it isn't, it may make sense, but it just doesn't. And what's even more crazy is it was only meant to be a little temporary placeholder until they finally got around to picking a more permanent name. So if that logic was applied, that means over the past 40 some odd years, the Utah Jazz has been playing with a temporary name until they finally get off their duff and pick something more permanent that fits the Utah scene very well. It could be the Pioneers, which Utah was founded in, I forgot when, but it was founded by a bunch of Mormon pioneers. The Utah Raptors, yeah, Toronto's going to need to change their name for that to happen, but yeah, there's a Utah Raptor, especially the exhibit that I visited at the Colorado Museum of Dinosaurs at Fruita. But there's also the Utah Naturals. There's also Utah Elks. Utah, literally anything but jazz. I mean, we're talking about a team that was named after the New Orleans music scene that's only been in New Orleans for only 5 freaking years, not even half a decade. And yet you got, since moving to Utah back in 79, you still have the Jazz. Just why? Why? Anyway, that's my rant.